Today our guest is lawyer Anar Gasimov. Welcome to our studio. Today the Sumgayit City Court issued a decision to sentence youth activists of Azerbaijan Popular Front Party youth organization Jabbar Savalanli to 2.5 years. How do you assess the decision of court? Court decision was evaluated as a violation of laws. There are enough people who believe that Jabbar Savalanli's arrest is politically motivated in Azerbaijan. A couple of international organizations also claim that Savalanli's arrest is politically motivated. The decision issued against Savalanli was inadmissible and unfounded from legal perspective. There was not evidence to substantiate the decision that issued against him. Jabbar Savalanli's defenders presented all proofs and case materials to court during the investigation. They told court that proof was got as a result of some violations. We said in the hearing that there are shortages in these proofs. The witnesses who testified in the hearing have problems in their eyes. They could not write and read in the Latin language. The signed documents which compiled are in Latin language. This serious legal violation. The witnesses should have information regarding the process. People who have problems in their eyes and ears cannot be a witness. During the investigation, we determined that the witnesses didn't pursue anything on case. They obeyed police instructions and they signed protocols which they don't know contents of it. Jabbar Savalanli made last speech in the hearing. His speech began with bread and freedom. What did he say in his last speech? When Jabbar began to make last speech, he addressed to state plaintiff. Savalanli tried to ask questions of state plaintiff who put forward the motion for his sentence, but the judge told him that he was not allowed to do so. He said that he is being held in prison for 3 months. I contact with prisoners in prison. There are prisoners who were charged with drug possession as me in prison. Most of them were sentenced to 1.5 years. He asked the question of state plaintiff who put forward the motion for his sentence to 3 years. The judge told him that he was not allowed to do so. Then Jabbar said in his last speech, "Today bread and freedom are distributed simultaneously. I choose freedom though they have thrown me into prison. Despite this, I feel better." Could Jabbar Savalanli be a drug user? His mother said that he is a student and I gave him 40 kopek to go to the university. When he was arrested, he has little money. When he was arrested, he has 1 ASEAN in his pocket. The interesting point of Jabbar Savalanli's case is that we could prove in the hearing that when Jabbar Savalanli was arrested and taken to police office, he didn't have handcuff. While he was sitting in the car, he didn't have handcuff. If he has a drug in his left pocket, he will try to remove it from his pocket. When people who conducted operation answered our questions, they also said that Jabbar would do so, but he didn't attempt it. If Jabbar knew that he has narcotic in his pocket and the police employees arrested him, he would attempt to run. Moreover, there is a result of medical examination. When expert was interrogated during the hearing, he said that Jabbar Savalanli is not drug user. However, there are disputed points in the expert opinion. Experts said in the opinion that it is not ruled out that Jabbar was drug user. When we clear up the issue, it was clear that this expert's personal opinion. If person used narcotic and 3-4 days passed, it is impossible to determine whether person is drug user. There are no scientific and technical chance for it. Jabbar Savalanli was brought to medical examination after 14 days ago from his arrest. Expert didn't rule out that Jabbar could use narcotic. This supposition, not opinion. When we asked the expert in the hearing, that is supposition, they said that it is not supposition. Then we asked, is it fact? Expert answered that it is not fact. We said, if this not supposition and fact, and what is it? Expert could not answer this question. Will you appeal against the decision of court? Can this appeal be fulfilled by European court? We will appeal the decision next week. It was published in the newspaper that communication began European Court and Azerbaijan. European Court sent questions to the Azerbaijan government regarding the appeal filed by journalist and satirist Mirza Saki. Was the applicant provided with a lawyer during his arrest? If he was provided with a lawyer, was the lawyer there when the search was conducted? And so on. I presented newspaper to court. I want to show that Azerbaijan government remains before the questions regarding the same case. I requested court not to hold Azerbaijan government before questions again. It is necessary to investigate the cases. Regretfully, court attached no importance to this issue. Court issued decision to sentence Savalanli to 2.5 years. Jabbar Savalanli's father has passed away. His mother said that they are living in difficult conditions. How does this influence Savalanli's mother? After the decision was announced, Jabbar's mother submitted this decision with calmness. His mother said that he is not being charged with drug possession. Jabbar's arrest is politically motivated. This decision will influence not only Jabbar Savalanli, but also his family. Thank you for coming to our studio. Today our guest was lawyer Anar Gasimov.